In today's compelling story, we'll dive into the captivating journey of a single dad who finds a bride chained up inside a burning car. Join us as we explore the unexpected twists and turns that unfold in this gripping narrative. Get ready to be shocked by the shocking twists that will leave you on the edge of your seat. Don't miss out on this thrilling ride. Watch till the end and find out what happens next. Welcome back to our channel where we bring you the most exciting and heartwarming stories. Before we begin, please subscribe to stay updated on our latest uploads. Let's dive right in. Ethan Caldwell, a dedicated single dad and successful CEO of a tech firm, had it all when it came to business acumen and fatherhood. Balancing the demands of his high-powered career with raising his spirited young daughter, Lily, was second nature to him. Despite the challenges, he cherished every moment of being a father and ensured that Lily never wanted for anything. His unwavering commitment to his daughter was evident in the way he juggled his responsibilities, always making time for her, whether it was attending her school plays or teaching her how to ride a bike. Ethan was not only a provider but also an active participant in Lily's life. One day, while returning home from work, Ethan and Lily decided to take a scenic route through a deserted country road. Little did they know that this seemingly innocent decision would lead them to an encounter that would change their lives forever. As they drove along the winding road, Ethan suddenly slammed on the brakes, his eyes fixed on something ahead. "What is that?" Lily asked, her eyes wide with curiosity. Before Ethan could respond, they both gasped. In the distance, they saw the silhouette of a woman frantically waving her arms. As Ethan and Lily approached, they realized it was a woman in her wedding gown. But that wasn't the only thing that caught their attention. She was chained to the hood of a burning car, and fear radiated from her. Without hesitation, Ethan jumped into action. He quickly unchained the woman, shielding her with his body as flames engulfed the car. "Get away from here," he shouted, his voice echoing with urgency. "Stay in the car," he told Lily before rushing to help the bride. Together they managed to pull her away from the inferno just in time. The bride, shaken but alive, looked at Ethan with gratitude. "Thank you," she whispered, her voice trembling. "You saved my life." As the fire department arrived at the scene, Ethan noticed a glimmer of metal in the bride's hand. It was a small silver pendant in the shape of a key. "This must have been yours," he said, holding it out to her. She took it, her fingers brushing against his. There was a moment of silence, and then she spoke, her voice regaining its strength. "No, that's not mine." "It was his," she said, her gaze distant. "His?" Ethan asked, sensing there was more to the story. With the situation stabilized, the police took over. The bride's abductors were nowhere to be found. The woman introduced herself as Nora Blake and revealed she was on her way to her wedding when she was abducted. However, she didn't seem to be distressed about the prospect of the wedding. "I didn't want to marry him anyway," she admitted, looking at the pendant in her hand. "So whose pendant is this?" Ethan asked, intrigued. Nora hesitated, then said, "He was supposed to marry me. My fiancé, Victor Drayton." The name rang a bell for Ethan. Victor Drayton, a prominent businessman with a reputation for being a shrewd negotiator. Ethan couldn't shake off the feeling that there was more to the story than met the eye. As days turned into weeks, Nora's life took an unexpected turn. Instead of returning to her old life, she chose to start fresh in Ethan's town. Drawn to Ethan's kindness and strength, Nora found solace in his company. They formed a bond over shared meals, long walks, and heartfelt conversations. Ethan, in turn, was captivated by Nora's resilience and spirit. He had never met a woman like her. Meanwhile, Detective Harper, the lead investigator on the case, was closing in on Victor Drayton's criminal network. With each passing day, the pieces of the puzzle fell into place, revealing a shocking truth. Victor's empire was built on a foundation of deceit and exploitation, and Nora's kidnapping was just the tip of the iceberg. As the investigation deepened, Ethan and Nora's bond grew stronger. They found comfort in each other's company, sharing their hopes, dreams, and fears. Nora began volunteering at a local charity, helping others while finding a sense of purpose herself. But their newfound happiness was overshadowed by the constant threat of Victor and his men. They knew he would stop at nothing to get Nora back. Determined to protect Nora and bring Victor down, Ethan and his daughter Lily teamed up with Detective Harper. Together, they devised a plan to expose Victor's network and bring him to justice. Meanwhile, Nora, with her determination and resourcefulness, took matters into her own hands, refusing to be a victim. On the day of the tension-filled air, as Ethan, Lily, and Detective Harper confronted Victor and his men, a thrilling chase ensued, leading to a dramatic showdown. With each step closer to justice, the community rallied together, united against Victor's tyranny. Homes were searched, secrets were revealed, and evidence was uncovered that linked Victor to a series of crimes. The town, once unsuspecting, became a hub of activity as the community took a stand against Victor's reign. Finally, the day of reckoning arrived. Victor was arrested, his empire crumbling around him. As the news of his downfall spread, the community erupted in celebration. Justice had been served. In the aftermath of Victor's arrest, the town began the process of healing and rebuilding. Support groups were formed, counseling services were offered, and memorials were held for those affected by Victor's crimes. The community, once torn apart by fear and secrecy, now stood united, determined to create a safer and more compassionate future. Through it all, Ethan and Nora's relationship deepened, their love growing stronger amidst the challenges they had faced. They found solace in each other's arms, knowing they had fought side by side to bring justice to their town. And then came the most shocking twist of all. When Ethan discovered a hidden camera in his house, he was stunned to find that the entire ordeal had been meticulously planned by none other than Nora's own fiancé, Victor. It turned out that Victor had orchestrated Nora's kidnapping as part of a larger scheme to extort her family, but his greed knew no bounds. He had also set his sights on Ethan, believing he could blackmail him for money. As Ethan processed this shocking revelation, he was filled with a mixture of anger and betrayal. He couldn't believe that someone he had trusted could be capable of such deceit and manipulation. Victor, driven by his insatiable greed, had thought he could evade justice forever. But little did he know that Ethan and Nora were more than willing to fight back. With the help of Detective Harper, Ethan uncovered a vast criminal conspiracy that reached far beyond Victor's initial scheme. It turned out that Victor was just a pawn in a larger game, working for a powerful crime syndicate that had infiltrated various aspects of society. The shocking twists left the community reeling. It was hard to believe that such a dark secret could exist within their midst. But instead of cowering in the face of adversity, Ethan and Nora decided to fight back. They knew they had to take action to not only protect themselves, but also to bring down the entire syndicate. Working with Detective Harper, they devised a plan to expose the syndicate's operations. Using Ethan's tech expertise and Nora's insider knowledge, they gathered irrefutable evidence that would bring the syndicate to its knees. The climax of the story was a thrilling showdown between Ethan and his allies and the members of the syndicate. The suspense was palpable as they raced against time to expose the truth. In a dramatic turn of events, Ethan and Nora managed to expose the syndicate's activities, sending shockwaves throughout the city. Victor, realizing the extent of his involvement, made a desperate attempt to escape justice, leading to a heart-stopping confrontation. In the end, justice prevailed. The members of the syndicate were arrested and brought to justice. The city, once shrouded in the darkness of their activities, began to heal. The shocking twist had not only put their lives in danger, but had also shaken the foundations of their community. But through it all, Ethan and Nora's bond had only grown stronger. In the aftermath of the ordeal, Ethan and Nora's love for each other deepened, forged in the fires of adversity. They had faced unimaginable challenges together and emerged even stronger as a couple. The experience had been a harrowing one, but it had also been a transformative journey. They had discovered new depths within themselves and had learned the true meaning of courage, resilience, and love. Together they looked towards the future, embracing the challenges that lay ahead with open arms. They had proven that they could overcome any obstacle, as long as they had each other by their side. The shocking twist had threatened to tear them apart, but it had only served to bring them closer together. Their love story, once hanging in the balance, was now more resilient than ever. Join us next time for another captivating story that will keep you on the edge of your seat. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on our amazing content. Until then, stay safe, stay curious, and keep watching our channel for more unforgettable stories. Thanks for watching. See you soon.